students, I, Assistant Professor Pooja Sharma from Biani Group of Colleges, welcome you all on the behalf of gurukpo.com. Today I am going to present my topic on figures of speech, which are actually based on construction and arrangement of the words. So the first figure of speech that is also described every time and in the construction and the arrangement of the words, that is exclamation. So what is actually exclamation? That is a strong expression of the excess of a particular quality in which a bold statement is given and which is actually producing the greater effect on the people. For example, if I say, what a piece of work is man. So here the speaker is actually being exclamation, he is actually using the exclamation by saying that what a piece of work is man, that is actually created by God. Okay, the next statement is what a glorious meat. Okay, so whenever we are using WH words, how, what, when, so these kind of words are actually the parts of exclamatory words. Okay, so here by using this kind of sign, we can say that the sentence is exclamatory and the figure of speech is exclamatory. The next is, oh, that I had wings like a dove. So here the speaker is actually wishing to have such kind of things like the wings of a dove. So here is also the use of exclamation because he is actually surprised for having such things and he wishes so. Okay, so here he is actually giving a strong expression of the excess of a particular quality. That's why here is the use of figure of speech, that is exclamation. Right, next figure of speech is interrogation. Okay, what is interrogation? Interrogation, that particular word has been taken from interrogative kind of thing, like a question mark. Okay, so the definition here is statement thrown into the form of a question for producing rhetorical effect. So no answer is expected of such question. For example, if I say, who would be so wicked as to slay his own father? Okay, so here this particular sentence has been used as a figure of speech, and in this particular sentence the figure of speech which is used, that is interrogation. Okay, because we can also find here the question mark. Fine, the next is, if you prick us, do we not bleed? So this sentence has been taken from Merchant of Venice, that has been written by Shakespeare, and this particular statement is spoken by the Shylock, which is very famous character of Merchant of Venice. Fine. So if we say, if you prick us, do we not bleed? Here is also the use of interrogation. So the next figure of speech is assertion. Assertion is, it's a kind of statement that is spoken in a determination. Okay, so here the definition is a statement saying that you strongly believe something to be true. For example, if I say, I am sure the minister had been lying. So here this particular speaker is using this particular word, sure. Okay, so here he is using assertion by giving his statement that is so much true. Okay, the next is, I say an oath that my statement is true. Okay, so here he is saying that I say an oath that my statement is true is also here is also use assertion, because by using the word oath here, by using the word oath, that is actually considered as a pledge. Okay, so he is using assertion here because this is also the statement that is strongly this particular person believing. The next figure of speech is climax. So what happens in climax? Let's talk about it. In which the sense rises by successive steps to what is more and more important and impressive. Okay, climax is a kind of thing in which the things are rising. Okay, it's not like in decreasing way, it's not like bathos, but the climax is in which the things are going on, as you can find in the movies, that what is the climax part. Okay, so here we are saying the important part, that is actually going from important to more important and then impressive. Fine, so I have some examples over here. The first is great, wide, beautiful world. Okay, so here the speaker is actually mentioning the great. By using the great, he is using just a normal word, great. Then he says wide, that is more than great thing. Okay, then he says beautiful world. Okay, in this statement he is actually using the climax kind of figure of speech, right? The next is robber, murderer, patricide. So he's actually this particular statement is also giving the term about climax, that is actually a figure of speech. Robber is a person who is robbing the things from a particular place. More important thing than a robber is a murderer, a person who murders someone, who takes someone's life. Okay, then he talks about patricide. Patricide is a kind of thing in which a father is actually killed by his own son. Okay, so here these three statements, that is important, it is more important, and this is impressive one. Fine, the next is I smile, I laugh, I roar. Okay, so this particular statement is also having the climax kind of figure of speech in itself. We talked about the figures of speech which are actually based in construction and arrangement of words. In the next video we shall continue with it. So I hope you like my study material. If you find it important for the uses in your life, okay, so please like, comment, share and subscribe, or Guru keep your channel. Thank you.